Welcome back to SBR Forum Videos. Even though the New York Knicks only won 17 games last season, could they be a potential playoff team in 2015-2016? Probably not yet, but there's a big rumor in basketball that has come out in the last 24 hours, and it's a Spanish news outlet claiming that Ricky Rubio could be in a line to a trade to the New York Knicks if Phil Jackson is interested enough to pull the trigger. Now, it's probably not something that would be an immediate move, and it couldn't even be something that happens not even with this season, but however, if Ricky Rubio can somehow find his way onto the New York Knicks, they would actually have rebuilt rather quickly and become at least a stable playoff contender in the Eastern Conference, especially with the improvements that they've made this offseason. A lot of people have praised or trashed the drafting of Kristaps Porzingis. However, their free agency, I think, was a much better coup for them because not only did they bring in a guy like Robin Lopez to man the middle, but they also got Aaron Aflalo and Derek Williams in from the Sacramento Kings. These guys are not scrubs, and it absolutely will at least help the Knicks get up to about the 30-win mark this season. I think 30 to 35 wins could potentially be in store for the New York Knicks this season if all goes well on the front here. And everybody can stay healthy, including Carmelo Anthony. Now, in regards to going back to Ricky Rubio, if they can somehow get him this season, there's no odds out right now to make the playoffs or for season win totals. However, if Phil Jackson is bold enough to pull the trigger on this move and actually give up some pieces or another pick or something for Ricky Rubio, he could absolutely be on the team this year. That's probably not going to happen because Phil wants to wait and see if it doesn't work out with this new contract and the Wolves try to shed Ricky Rubio's salary and they get a much better deal. However, if indeed that happens rather quickly, and we could see that happening by the trade deadline, it could give the Knicks an inline spot to the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, and as well could make them a very good bet in over-season win totals, and yes or no to make the playoffs as well whenever those odds come out. So keep an eye out for those as well, and keep an eye on the rumors here for New York to see if they're willing to pull the trigger on bringing in some sort of point guard help. Pretty much the only remaining hole in this roster right now, the starting five. But that'll do it for me this time. For SBR Forum Videos, I'm Jordan Sharp.